In the bustling streets of Los Angeles, a string of gruesome murders cast a chilling shadow over the city. The press dubbed the unknown killer the Hillside Strangler due to the discovery of lifeless bodies scattered along the hillsides, leaving the residents in a state of perpetual fear and suspense. Detective Sarah Mitchell, a seasoned investigator known for her unwavering determination, took charge of the case. She pored over the evidence, trying to decipher the disturbing pattern behind the murders. As the body count rose, Sarah's frustration grew, and she felt like she was chasing shadows in the dark. Each victim had been carefully chosen, preying on the vulnerable and the forgotten, prostitutes, runaways, and women who lived on the fringes of society. The brutality of the crime suggested a sinister purpose, and Sarah knew she was up against a cunning and remorseless predator. As Sarah delved deeper into the investigation, she couldn't shake off the haunting details of the case. The killer's deceptive charisma was evident in the patterns they left behind. Witnesses described a charming and attractive man who approached the victims with false promises, luring them into his sinister trap. The victims' families were inconsolable, and the media frenzy only added to the horror and fear that permeated the city. The Hillside Strangler taunted the police and media, sending cryptic messages that only fueled the flames of their frustration. As Sarah and her team worked tirelessly to uncover the truth, they discovered the disturbing collaboration between two cousins, Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Buono Jr. The realization that they were facing not one but two killers sent a shiver down their spines. The cousins had worked in tandem, exploiting each other's strengths and concealing each other's weaknesses. Kenneth's deceptive charm allowed him to approach the victims unsuspected, while Angelo remained hidden, ready to pounce on their prey. Their partnership was a diabolical dance, and Sarah knew that breaking it would be crucial to their capture. The killers strategically dumped the bodies in different locations, leading the investigation on a chaotic and disorienting path. As the walls closed in on them, Kenneth and Angelo escalated the violence, leaving behind a trail of terror and chaos. As Sarah continued her relentless pursuit of the Hillside Stranglers, the weight of the investigation took a toll on her physical and emotional well-being. She found herself haunted by the faces of the innocent victims, their pleading eyes staring back at her in her sleepless nights. The echoes of their cries for justice reverberated through her mind, driving her forward with an unwavering determination to bring closure to their grieving families. In her quest for justice, Sarah uncovered a connection that sent chills down her spine. The malevolent spirits that had once been part of the forgotten cult seemed to have been reawakened by the horrors committed in the present. As she dug deeper into the dark secrets hidden within the woods, she stumbled upon a disturbing revelation. The Hillside Stranglers had unknowingly walked the same path as the ancient cult, drawing from its malevolent energy to fuel their sinister acts. The ancient stone altar she discovered held the key to unlocking the killer's motivations. As she examined the moss-covered and ivy-laden relic, a wave of darkness washed over her. Whispers from the past echoed through the trees, warning her of the malevolent forces at play. Sarah couldn't ignore the feeling that the line between the living and the dead had blurred, as if the spirits of the cult and the victims were watching her every move. The night of the final confrontation arrived, and the city held its breath. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she faced the Hillside Stranglers with unwavering determination. In the moonlit woods, the spirits of the past seemed to come alive, their spectral presence lingering in the shadows, seemingly both vengeful and mournful. In a gripping showdown between darkness and justice, Sarah's relentless pursuit of truth and justice prevailed. She confronted the Hillside Stranglers with unwavering courage, determined to break the sinister bond that had allowed them to thrive. As the malevolent spirits whispered their curses, Sarah stood her ground, channeling the strength of the innocent victims who had suffered at the hands of the killers. In the end, the combined efforts of Sarah and her team led to the apprehension of Kenneth and Angelo. The city breathed a collective sigh of relief, knowing that these sadistic killers would never harm another soul. Yet, despite the closure the arrest provided, Sarah couldn't escape the lingering sense of unease. She knew that the horrors they had faced had awakened something ancient and malevolent that had been slumbering in the woods for centuries. The shadows of the forgotten cult still loomed large, and she couldn't shake off the feeling that the true darkness might never be fully extinguished. Nevertheless, Sarah's bravery and resolve stood as a testament to the power of light in the face of darkness. The city hailed her as a hero, and the victims' families found some semblance of peace knowing that justice had been served. As the sun set over the hillsides of Los Angeles, the shadows of the past were cast into memory, and the city began to heal from the scars left behind by the Hillside Stranglers and the malevolent spirits that had haunted them. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. If you have any serial killer suggestions, please leave it in the comment section down below.